Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another stream. Not gonna find live yet. I'm actually gonna listen to the Halo soundtrack. Getting a little tired of the EU5 soundtrack. It's good, but I feel like it only really has like maybe half a dozen to a dozen new songs that I keep hearing over and over again. And I'm also I'm in a weird spot where I'm tired. Not nearly enough to sleep, but not enough to do proper work either. So might be shorter, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe. But I want to see. Oh, did I actually finish it? Oh, I might have finished it actually. Oh, well, never mind. Bye. No, I'm kidding. I want to see if I could get this. I'm wondering if I'm not technically in Mesoamerica. I think I am though. But I want to try getting some more of this. I'm not sure why it's not possible though. EU4, Hoi 4, and all of the previous engine games had a thing where it told you the conditions to get something specifically. That is very much needed here. I'm wondering what changed and why I can't get Plus Ultra. Because I started as Castile, and I'm currently Spain. I have a presence in all of these areas. Yet the game's telling me that I don't, I guess. So I'm gonna try. I want to see if it'll pop up here, because if I get the achievement in game, but not as a Steam achievement, that means that the issue is just a patch issue. I'm not certain that'll happen though. And otherwise, there's a few other ones we can get. Primarily owning a location on every continent and subcontinent. I don't think should be super difficult. Right, I was dealing with this. Okay. And so here, I want you to suppress rebels. There's got to be a better way for this. Age of History 3 does it in a weird way, where you can middle mouse click and create a drag box to do all that land. And I almost feel like what it should do is put the top, your closest ones to that there, and just have filters. So then what we needed is to assimilate. So we just really need to do one province. We need to convert and assimilate people. Then we could create a new country there. They're colonizing that. And who is the most powerful? Moroccan Patriots? Mostly due to lack of control. Actually, no, mostly due to just nationalism. And it's probably because they're in the Fez market, and the Fez market is largely hostile to me. Alright. Oh, so they're already assimilating. They're already 10% Castilian. They've been proclaimed as the military hegemon. They're now a great power. And I can't build anything over there. Okay. I'm seeing if I bring it up to 40% Castilian and converting it as well, what will happen? Well, upgrading them gave them a lot more units, which is kind of good, kind of not really. And it lacks naval supplies. Stability, legitimacy, or money. Do any of you guys have debt? Nope. Okay, we're researching pretty quickly. So they grow by 0.02% per month. Jesus. So that's how much to get 1%? 50 months? And then their max is very high now. I feel like I need another cabinet admin. We don't have enough going on here. We discovered this area. Chili, fiber crops. Fiber crops isn't terrible, actually. I think I might even need that to a degree. Excuse me. Expand the training fields infrastructure, which would give us a ton of manpower. We kind of need that. Then you're not productive because there's no tin. I don't think there's any tin anywhere. There's copper. Wish I could see what method it's using. If I could, that would definitely improve something. Let me try a little manual marketing. So if I go to Zeta, Isn't there a way to make manual trades? Naval. Export to Ozita. Okay. So now you should be on. I did not see what I just got. Did it get turned off, maybe? You've been proclaimed as the Sultan? No? He dies or loses stability? I guess stability. He seems pretty good. Okay, so they're running out of food here. Does salt make food? No. Not enough tools for that. And I need 10. Like no metals in this area. Even so, there's a lot that aren't super, well, that aren't for my particular use. Excuse me. There's tin all the way down there. Could start exploring again. I kind of want to build up. This is making me want to play Halo, actually. Okay, actually, I could see Naval Guild here, right? You're actually not making naval supplies. Who does make naval supplies? You do. Naval supply guilds. Oh, so they only have that one production method. Oh, they're finally repairing. Okay. Very slowly. Merchant quarters. There. Amaguai gets... Yeah. What's it look like? So we're 85% that. That would just be a normal vassal. Kind of defeats the purpose. I want it to be a colony. I want to have colonial gameplay. What? How? Why do you have the Swedish flag? Are they at war with them? They are. Oh, their flag broke. Your flag break? I go to you? Yeah, you're like a rebel country. Okay. So... Debating what would be best. To build. Those training camps did not help as much as I thought they would. Takla is now a core? Whoa. Lumber mill. Azaretto. Yeah, I just want Sevilla to be the best. There ever was. So, can I not explore this? Nope. Ready to give up the war. Cool. The Moroccan Patriots. Sure, imagine here. Asanaya. Asanabi. No, they're in draw? Wait, are they actually in... Yeah, they're in draw and 2 more locations. Okay. Ifron, Tindef, and Smara. Good news. Work of Don Quixote. I should have read that, but I've been getting so many generic ones. Not making food. Maybe they're promoting into making food now? we got a cabinet law. So nobility gives us 5 more nobles in towns. State satisfaction and monthly army tradition. This would probably boost our money by a small percentage as well because they're getting taxed. Same with the burghers. They become more centralized. Legislation is slower, but all of their powers are lower. Let's do that one. Morocco is apparently annexing a subject. No, they're 0.2% French now. No. Maybe this is why they had a bigger professional army than me. They had a tech up and so had halberdiers. Excuse me. Yeah, let's just start a bunch of explorations. Can't explore there. Don't think we're gonna get tin in this market is the problem. Could I overflow tin, actually? How do I make tin? Oh, I only make it in like a few provinces anyway. There and there. So that gives extra output for a extremely small amount of tools, wood and coal. You actually already have one. So then coal. We have one coal province. The next one is actually in Aragon. There is no coal mine boost. Okay. And then what else is good for operating due to lack of paper? More concerned about the naval goods at the moment, because they are not profitable. So tin is a smidge. Copper is also pretty important. Those two have copper. You have copper. Copper. Pearl smelter. Pearl smelter. An iron is probably also going to be pretty necessary. You have a pretty big iron mine, actually. Somebody keeps like flicking their lights on and off outside. They also... Somebody just keep driving by. I saw it once whenever I pulled into my ring, and then it happened since. Hoping my car battery doesn't die. I didn't even drive it today, so that's probably fine. So iron is covered there. And just to make certain, we'll make you cover iron as well. But I think our techs are mostly good for that. Will you promote up? Oh, is that the reason? Yeah, they are promoting. Okay. That's why my manpower is actually going down still. Are you repaired yet? They are. Wait a month. They actually did repair even in that market. Still subject. Party. Party, 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 party. So he's our son. See? You're a div. Why are all of your children? You didn't get a matrilineal. Jesus. Want a Valois, but I don't think I'm actually gonna get one. Better tax efficiency. Japan is still losing food. I hope our provinces aren't losing food. Actually, it says your provincial food is 36. Yours is 100. You're losing food, actually. Kind of reasonable. You're gaining food. I hope one of the techs can make better naval goods. That is definitely hurting me right now. So help the pastors, or we don't, everybody somehow. I got money to spend right now. So they're actually at max trade capacity. We can build more bridges. Burgos. And this is only going to increase our tax by like 1 or 2, but fine. Then Puerto Real, Guyana, Ozita, Mayapan don't need any. The Cuscatan market. Fine. Puerto Real to be... Yeah? Why can't I build one in Sevilla? I can build one in Cordova. Oh, we don't have it researched. Okay, that explains that. Then we need pound lock canals. Okay, if you shift, you go to the top of the list. That's actually pretty useful. You have maxed out your trade capacity. This just goes extremely slowly. Oh, it costs gold. That's why it's a little trouble. Okay, so now we can't build normal scriptorums. So we could get army levies. Better levies may not be terrible. At the moment, we're currently kind of just subject to France. Actually, we are exploring a lot. Do that. We're going for the other achievements. Fine idea. This did not become how I wanted it to. So the population of the primary religion, we need more than 70 prestige. What happens? 2 more artists. Diplo range is massively increased, and diplomacy is generally better. Great score rank is increased. Can't support rebels, can't guarantee. There's not a huge bonus from going from Empire, but we should do it. I need 0.3. Get you to plus 0.1. Turn down fort maintenance. Keep things profitable. Bridges will increase our taxes. Got 5 years to prosecute that war. Have a bunch of rebels. Someone's gonna rise up soon, the Moroccan Patriots. Actually, it says a Cobb is only at 35%. Maybe I'll leave them. Once that hits 98. How much do you like me? 150. And that's almost implemented now. And we're making good research improvements. Global trade is probably what's actually going to push us over. Why is that a military building? But it gives trade capacity. Okay. How's our coastal pops? Very good. We have 29 flutes. We actually have 32. Oh, I guess 3 of those were conquered from other people. Yeah, we'll need a lot more. 8. Eight. 10 more. They're 5. You want Navarre back at some point. And control is a little bit better everywhere. One to Lisbon. Where's Madrid? I thought it was like just south of. There it is. Oh, that's fine. That would build through France. Bilbao. That's good. Because if we raise levies, this will be much better to actually get them to places. Burgos might be a better one because Burgos or maybe Catalayud or Alcalá, Madrid. New Granada has helped us out. They're worth them. I mean, they don't even need our help with that. Chilla. I think you guys are fine on your own. Then as a province. Oh yeah, they're still okay. Exploration cost is lessened. Oh my god, that gave me 80 ducats. From 70 to 180, 150. Oh, we can research more. Do we need anything else? We do probably eventually need paved roads. And power projection. Both of those are good. Oh, a naval supplies workshop. And it still requires tin. Cool. Fuck. Upgrading is definitely a little confusing. Here's the thing, cabinet seats. Was it a cabinet? Okay, that would actually be perfect for us. Paved road, not super necessary because we have a ton of gravel everywhere. But it could be helpful. Not sure about these at the moment. They will be good later. And then I need port authority, prox cost, better exploration, range, trade headquarters, trade maintenance would be good, trade range would be good, diplo range, intelligence agency. Tax efficiency. Monthly colonial migration would be very good, actually. There's the military stuff. It gives us another 50% colonial migration. These are all the units that will eventually be needing for that. Natch. Get Tercios. It looks pretty cool. Naval maintenance will help with money, and chambered cannon might be better. That will actually have it do damage. Oh, yeah. Hello, I can see chat. How you doing? Focusing on the tech tree because it's confusing. That growth. Spanish square. I'm alright. Can't sleep, so I thought I'd put a few hours into EU5. So language is allowed to evolve. Push for reform of the language, or censor it. Let's let it evolve. You have formed a union between Spain and Lüneburg. What the hell? Okay. So we need to spend 50 years in a union. Our legitimacy is good, so that shouldn't be crazy. I mean, it's a brand new game, so I've been playing it for just about a week since the day it released. Jewelry outfit, cool, I guess. See if that actually makes a difference in anything. 2,000 gold or 10 satisfaction? Kind of upset right now. We can call a cabinet. Fund farming, olives, wool, wheat. Clay, we do need clay. But the thing is, these are so cheap. I guess you can build like... Oh no, you're running the pattern. Are you here to sell me icons or something? Do that. Okay, let's get 5 more those guys. These ones can upgrade, but I'm also kind of researching. I don't really have a naval enemy at the moment. That one actually. Ah, fuck, I forgot. I'm supposed to be building up prestige for the... Yeah, sorry if you're here and not for that. There's just been a pattern of people who come in, be like, oh, this is a cool looking game. Is it interesting? Do you play other games? Do you... And then have another hobby. Usually it's like, do you like anime? And it's like, do you play Battlegrounds games? I can make art for you. And it's like, I'm not doing that. And you have like the same name layout as well. Dude, that guy looks terrible. $1,000 for 836.7. That guy is not impressive at all. You done? Can I annex you? Okay, sweet. Place the... So you're actually still colonizing. You're not colonizing? I feel like you should be. I guess. Like a colonial charter. Pompa? Yes, New Granada. Oh, that just finished instantly. Okay. Yeah, New Granada is definitely getting a bit too big, I think. Watch to pack discovered. Oh no, Martin Luther died, probably of old age. Okay, so... Let's prosecute our war here. They're almost at 50. I think it's fine. So let's take that. Lumber, cotton, tobacco, medicine, fiber crops. Fiber crops is helpful. Then we also needed to deal with hitting the limit. Yeah, they have no trade capacity. Takes up gold though, right? Yeah. They use beeswax, paper, jewelry, and then I guess the other thing I'm wondering is there is a war goal called okay. There's a war goal for colonialism, and I'm wondering if I conquer using that war goal, if that'll launch into a Digimon? The Granada. Into a colonial state. Okay, so they got gold there. That is pretty epic. Lots of gold there. We'll take my pawn. Why can't they, don't they have a big enough population, or are they destroyed? Did the Great Pestilence actually, like, annihilate them? And so they can't raise anything? Oh, right, it's doing that glitch again, so New Granada needs to be in the war. For some reason. You've lost cores. Rock and Page. Assemble! I think these guys will do a good enough job to deal with that. We're halfway through the Age of Reformation, have like nothing. Is it even possible to get every single tech in the game before the 1836 point, or does the game just stop? I'm genuinely unsure. Maybe if you're playing as a small nation and you don't devour anyone, like if you're playing as like Bohemia, well, because Bohemia you're also conquering largely literate people. Where you spend like a shitload of money making sure everyone in your country is educated. I could see that potentially working. You get more innovative, lose legitimacy. The Rico Hambria get a little happy or lose a lot of happy? Oh, they died. Tamara and Tindif are now cores. They did not take that back. We could take that land for New Spain. Here's Mandora if decide to stop following this treaty. Can I see this treaty anywhere? I doubt this lady's gonna make it another 50, probably like what, 45 years now? We'll improve relations, so they'll want to stay in the Union more. Patient succeeded. Back wipe. We're doing pretty good. The Shaka people in there? I mean that red outline, but I think it's everyone around the Shaka people are in the war. How is gold? Oh, they're slaves. Or they're prisoners. Okay. Crown power increase. Cool, cool, cool. Actually, where's the one that gives you... Yeah, there. I want starter colonies. I also don't want to wait on this either. I wonder if I could, because I built the wharf, if they'll be able to like actually expand outward here now. Do not take that. Oh, okay. Oh, that got sieged down, I guess. Okay, now will they accept it? They will. Great. 3 more forts and almost complete dominance of this market. We have some people there. I'm surprised at how little, though. Treaty of Winnikapu. Oh my god, he's a 94, 100, 100. Holy fuck. Can you abdicate? No. First War of Rebellion against New Granada. I guess New Granada took. Who owns that? The enemy. No, Kanaru Patos. Okay. I think the game is just very glitchy at the moment with how colonies work. Can I give this to Kamagwai? Change policy, divert. Maybe not during a war? Yeah. Baruka. Oh, is that it? Yeah, you can have it. Can we colonize the Galapagos? Oh my god. Got the cabinet slot. You seem fairly balanced. Okay. So you're mostly Castilian. Mostly. They're almost 100% Castilian. So then this just doesn't work with them being over 50%. Black 4,000 manpower requirements not met. We not work. I think I just need to create a vassal here, or fiefdom. This is kind of crazy. This Kamagwai can't get it because it's not considered adjacent. New Spain could get it if I conquered all the way up to here. I see the RGOs here. Okay. What else have we got? So, what are the RGOs in Texas? I didn't actually check. Oh my god, look at all that wild game. Still no precious metals. There's barely any here. There's gems and silver and gold. Actually, I don't see any gold, but I do see silver. So, I don't think where there even would be metals. Because the thing is, the earlier I create a vassal here, the better. So I want to create a vassal because I have overseas territory. I started a new playthrough. Bohemia kept beating me. No, I mean reasonable. I'm trying to figure out how I can make a vassal here. Oh, I have 3 extra territorial. Mesoamerica. No subject type available. Caribbean? No subject type available. Northern? No. What the hell? So maybe I can release one with more tech? So here's something I noticed when fighting France, because France took North Navarre from me, so now they have an even weirder little dingus there. The AI seems to completely focus. Also, holy shit, Bohemia going hard here. But the AI seems to focus their tech almost entirely on military matters. So they'll have like, I think in the mid 1500s to mid 1600s, they fall behind just from like a lack of tech. But they had like all of the pike and shot improvements. But like, look at their literacy. Oh, that's their institutions. They got it. I don't know if they got it late, but they're like 5 in their lowest, and I'm at 25 in my lowest. Because I fought them, and their levies were a little better than mine. But their army was twice the size, despite being actually smaller. And the reason is because as you upgrade, your armies can get bigger. Oh, you're just eating attrition? Cool, cool, cool. New Granada took a random province. I think it's because I don't have this area explored, but they do, and they colonized. Which I don't like. Because New Granada is supposed to be my Colombian area. I'm just going to wait on tech for that. You need to crack down. Is looking dangerous? Catholic zealots. The colonial system is fucked up, okay? So with colonies, you can't change around who owns what province. So I misclicked here. And so now the economy of the rest of Cuba is just a little more fucked up, and Marion is more disloyal. They've been my only disloyal nation. I am worried about New Granada though, frankly. Marion also released a puppet. Orakin. Although on the bright side, I think I can increase my cultural relations with the Taino, like one of the smallest cultures in the game, which is just kind of funny. It won't let me create a new colony state despite having basically all of the requirements for one, just not going through the colonial charter process. And dealing with no tin in the coastal Americas has been like a real pain in the ass. Because you can't repair ships without naval supplies. So I had to like export them. But the issue is that in my biggest states, I hit the limit on merchants, so I need gold imported. Which is very hard to do, actually. How much gold is in... Well, actually, I'll be able to see. No, I won't. Don't they use gold? Don't they use gold to build? Am I being stupid? Maybe I was building a different building. Or maybe it'll tell me if it starts lacking. Oh, and because of... I don't know what happened, but Winokapu is my... It's the Treaty of Tordesillas in this world. I have no idea where Winokapu is. I don't even know if it's real. What is it playing? It's playing FTL music. And I kind of am exploring. Up conversion is faster, true faith is better. Or I guess, yeah. So you guys need Caracas. There's also a weird issue. So whenever you fully colonize a place, you get like a little bonus to the startup goods there. Let me see if I can find it here. Here, so they'll start with masonry, a lumber mill, and a clay pit, just for like the most basic of goods to get started. But your colonies will colonize places that you're already colonizing, and so neither of you get those goods for the startup of that province. I think these were built later, maybe, or they destroyed one, I'm not sure. Yeah, colonies need some work. Not terrible though, I like them. University in Beja is delayed because no paper. Oh, and I got a union with Lüneburg, which is one of the bigger states in Germany right now. Do any of my vassals hate me? Lüneburg. Yeah, I have no idea how to really say it. Anyone disloyal? The closest is Lucius, actually. Why? Why is Lucius? Oh, I guess France is in Brazil? Are we getting a darkest... What is it? What is that mod for Victoria called? Not called Darkest of Days. Divergences of Darkness. We are kind of getting that world with this one because France owns England. Their main contender is Bohemia. The most powerful other nations is Poland and Hungary. Moscow has taken forever to actually get started. Sweden is not there, but Spain is. What is it kind of darkest divergences of darkness mode? Exploration is lacking someone. Yeah, I wasn't actually planning on streaming again tonight, but I can't sleep for the life of me, so I decided to keep going. I think we have like all of the achievement requirements. The only one I'm not sure about is Peru. And then otherwise I'm just gonna keep going to get some other achievements. Asters gain 5%, but Francisco Air. Oh, okay. Not the microphone, dog. Why can't I start an exploration? We don't have the manpower. We're apparently negative 2,000 manpower? Holy shit. Line limit of 27, 26, 26, 27, 34. Yeah, go hang out there so you're not attritioning to death. Can we increase? We can expand armories. We absolutely need that right now. Serfdom. Tax exemption. That one. Food. Mayapon. And it's not my fault. I'm actually, like, for the most part, increasing their food besides Mayapon specifically. But I wonder how much I could help that. Salt, fiber crops. There's nothing that gives food in this state. Good girl. Got a cat here. She is, I don't know what she wants, but she is like halfway between being really nice and preparing to bite the fuck out of my arm. Good girl. Am I nice and warm? Is it cold up there? Good girl. Cat's name is Calliope. Okay, so we can increase the fish here. And maize. Just to try to not starve everyone here. So we do actually have access to tools. That's nice. I think right now, though, the game kind of wants me to focus on the economy because I'm getting so many upgrades so quickly and I cannot handle it. So wait, if I look up sector... Construct. Yeah, we need this. How do I place it at the top of the building queue? Control click? Control shift click. No, okay. But then, oh my god, this game needs a better tool for this. I mean, the better tool is research faster, idiot, but I'm having my average literacy dragged down by The colonization process breaking completely. We could keep upgrading these. We need paper. The libraries are stalling, or university. Maritime dominance in Isabel Island? Why is that a thing? Grant them Mirandela gets it, sure. My Japan cannot be losing this much food. This is absolutely insane. Okay, sweet. So a little bit more manpower. You're not attritioning anymore, so that's good. Not explored yet, apparently. You know what? Let's colonize this before New Granada does. And I guess the Papal States. Six, 7. Oh, they are now cores. Awesome. Enact a policy for Union Foundation. I'm surprised she's lived so long. She's almost 70. What is this? Oh, this is Command & Conquer Renegades. Let's go to the Halo 2 soundtrack. I just want to keep it going. Want the original soundtrack, please? Halo 2 is much more rock and roll, though. Would be another good soundtrack. I'm up for suggestions. Sevilla's starving for paper. Sevilla's starving for everything. The single city can't handle it anymore, especially without the construction sectors. Need to upgrade the marketplaces. Missing paper and gold. Those are control there. Gold is at 90. Yeah, let's build that up. Typhus. Good for typhus. Need more tech. Average literacy is 35, dude. Countries in the 1800s struggled to reach the literacy rate that I'm at now. Sort by what's missing. Excellent. Balthasar de Salamanca. How are rebels doing? Kawaj patriots are rising up. Books in, what is that, Tui? Burgos. Via. Ooh, look at that. They are starving for paper. So how do you make it? You use paper, cloth. This is like dollar bills almost. Okay, how do you make cloth? The Spinners Guild. But again, we just need so many... We need the construction sectors. It sucks without it. Okay. We need trade. How are you? Are you not starving to death anymore? You're actually full reinforced. Maintenance is bad. Pretty good due to a soundtrack that I haven't heard before. Do the Crusader Kings 3 soundtrack. Okay. So we could do... What is that exclamation point? Or it's all lacking paper is the issue. So we'll do that. My God, I have to click so slowly. And so then how does cloth get made? So cloth can get made from cotton or wool. Either one will work. Okay. It does seem always good to at least have a couple of other sources of production. That way you can have different production methods for them. Like this guy might be better with wool. This guy might be better with cotton. And that also gives you a reason to build up those. How much cotton? We have a shitload of wool. Oh, then. Summon my pawn. Isn't there cotton in Morocco? Yes. There's a smidge. It looks like 3. They also have wool. We actually get a big output to wool. Oh my god, look at that. Lundberg owns fucking a little bit of... Oh, they're currently at war? So it's an offensive war? Or they joined somebody else's war? Anyway. Got a tingle that ran down my entire body. They own parts of Denmark. That would be crazy. I'm literally building a shitload of paper mills as we speak. Terra Naiba. Why can't I discover this? Is it like impassable jungle? You still need more manpower. We can build an Agadir? And Tantan. What the fuck? Oh, it's giving us the option, but we can't actually build it. Really? I'm trying to build a stockade. I'm trying to build a training field. That's stockade? Oh, I guess it's a less impressive castle. I don't even know why it's giving me the option then. It'd be nice to just build it all across the nation, really. Sevilla. We've been proclaimed as the world hegemon. Let's go. Yeah, Reem has been discovered. That is here. Okay. Toledo? There's not a state map mode. So I'm just trying to make sure I got the entire coast. Okay. Looks like I did. Oh, except for there. So what are we getting access to? Fish, fiber, lumber, so building goods and food up there. Building goods and food. Salt. But mostly building goods and food. Okay. The Galapagos. You can stay a part of me. That's an honorable, untaken island. Well, I mean, it's taken, but only so I can protect it. I gotta protect the wildlife species there, you know? Hot chocolate. How many have we gotten? Gotten one since we started. Jesus. I do have the boats. I could probably just levy conquer Morocco. And the Diplo cap. I still don't have paper in Sevilla. The drawback is so bad. It's because merchant quarters use paper. Oh, that's... Nope. Cancel, cancel. Paper. Just upgrade all of them. There. Hard to calculate how much one of them makes, but I'm assuming that just doubles it or close to doubles it. Integration of those is reduced. Sure, I'm fine with having lower integration. Almost one already, Jesus. I need to fix my sleep schedule. Feels like I have so many options, but none of them feel good. I'm also a little disappointed by not getting the achievement. And the colony system being messy. I wonder what the solution is also around the naval goods problem. If it is literally just importing naval goods or if it's something else. Peten. Where's Peten? Noi Peten. Oh, there. Okay. The New Granada just got a random fucking province. Okay. What do the goods look like? More luxury goods. No tin. All right, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Jennifer. Absolutely. Wait, that kind of keeps. You know, running EU5 on decent settings at least. So tin by itself, ironically, is not super valuable. But maybe that's because I'm not producing enough naval goods. I feel like maybe I'm a little bit fucked with the whole thing. Because I decided to upgrade it so late in the game. I did not prepare for the naval goods race that I would end up doing. So they actually... Oh. They cannot build a rural smelter. Maybe urban smelters later on will be better. We are now... We've basically gotten all the things. Marion colonized. We lose legitimacy, but we become much more innovative. Or he's never allowed in the country. Sure. This is another thing I'm talking about. Marion is colonizing land that they just should not be. I couldn't even give this to Marion earlier. I wouldn't have if I could have, but I couldn't. And So now they're just conquering, colonizing land that I don't want them to have? Wait. They have a core on that? Kamagwai has a core on that? Oh, no. What the fuck? What would I given it back to? Like a random province. I can't seed them a location. I can't seed Marion a location. Can't seed them a location. And they don't want it. So fucked up. They're my colony. I'm literally giving you free land. That's one of the things I always thought was weird about Paradox is they feel like they give their colonies both too much independence and not enough. You just don't have a lot of control over it, which kind of sucks. We are in control. Yeah, sure we are. Doesn't feel like it. You just need so much paper. So we have an economist Jesuit. Pastors lose value but become more innovative and towards free trade. Sure. Yeah, eat shit pastors. The thing is, the Navy is so important to this region. Did this region historically have tin? Metal tin? No. Oh. Starting as a European country produced potatoes. We just got an achievement, boys. Where? Where are we getting potatoes? That's kind of cool. I want to see, where am I making potatoes? Apparently I'm not? Wait. I didn't even get that. I'm not producing. I'm not producing potatoes. Okay. Wait, I can build it up? Oh, I did get it. Okay. My colony got it. Sweet. That's pretty rad. Let's go, Tatoes. I'm kind of debating setting the building to auto because it is taking up so much. I just don't want it to destroy buildings. Okay, if I have over, let's say, 7,200 gold, go ahead. We'll see how that goes. Epic. Narrativa, Epicura. My A button isn't working. I'm trying to mouse to the right, to the left, sorry. Okay, there we go. Cool. Integration. Sure. Just free shit. Nah. I broke so many of their things. All they do is give him power. I'm not upset about it. Nah, Jaguaribe? Great. I need a war. I just want to do a war. Oh wait, you know what we can do? We can create a colony here and then give them all this land. Yeah, let's do that. That's impossible. Okay. I'm not gonna say the meme again. Don't worry about it. Locked Port Authority. What can our navy look like? Basically doubled? Okay. So for you, I want to build at least 10 new ships. And can we hit 20? 25. Cool. So that should be perfect for moving that army from now on. Marion's disloyal. I can't do anything now. Did I like not join their war? Is that why they're unhappy? They don't like me because I'm Lutheran. Okay. I like that we got potatoes. That's one achievement down. That we would have gotten anyway. So. King needs the money. Or some prestige. I am trying to hit that 100 prestige mark. What are you building? A dry dock. I mean, that makes sense. They need the trade. A clergy estate satisfaction went down. That's why I'm losing power. Okay, you should probably... Why can't you convert? Am I just missing the option? I see assimilate. Integrate. Convert, there we go. Cool. I just saw all those masons start up. I just hope it's not breaking anything. Is it even allowed to? No, it can't close in open buildings. Sure, go ahead. You can do that. As long as it's profitable. Not even converting Arua. Oh, they are though. Wait, no, that's still me. Who cares? What? Well. Oh, is Lindbergh no longer me? Not. That sucks. Here's the thing, dude, this guy, he's a 94, 100, 100, and I got him when he's 54. And he also, like, refused to marry as well. Hey, man, you got 1 year left? Go make a child, please. Wait, what are those? Are those clay pits? Okay, so building isn't very good. Okay. I'm so happy about that. That makes me so happy. It's like, I don't know. Clay is not one of my concerns. Okay, if you need more clay, there's this thing you can do called building an RGO. And fruit? No way, dude. Fruit sucks. Get rid of that shit. I was fine whenever it was masonry. You kind of need masonry. And same thing. We have sand in the country. What is that? Masonry. And sure, I mean that's fine. Is that it's not profitable in the slightest. I mean, I guess that's what the pottery is for. Like, oh, I'm out of fruit. Don't build a lumber mill, Jesus. Charcoal creates coal from wood. Oh, the clergy's making that. All right, that's okay. I know we have sand. So we can use stone or copper. They have the same efficiency. But copper... No, copper's less efficient. Already has a mercury patio. Do I have mercury? I don't know. What is the control here? Yeah, it's 0, I figured. Oh, well, that's why you guys are still here. My pawn is apparently making plus 600 ducats. So in legal code, which is currently 5 noble satisfaction, 10 efficiency, and 1 centralization, we can change to sorry, I feel like I was stupid. So instead of that 5% basically noble satisfaction, we instead get max literacy for all of the lower class and additional monthly research. Holy shit. That is an insanely good. Insanely great. Event. That is almost too good, actually. For real, for real. Is there another little rebel outbreak here? There is. That's them. They could come join them, but there's my pawn. They apparently joined against me? Oh, Marion is fighting them. Okay. Sweet. So then, Seville, what goods are you lacking? Bill, paper. Honestly, yeah, sure. Actually, dude, just build 37 fucking paper bills. Wait, what? They vassalized? Okay. This game sometimes, dude. Literally making Native American reservations. That's the second time that's happened. On the Siege de Moule. Wait. I'm starting to hit the point where I'm a bit too tired to go on. Like silent, clicking, right clicking, zooming around without saying anything. I have definitely hit my limit. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna finish off this war and see what I can do for next time. Assuming I can play next time, because I'm still very worried that a patch is gonna like kill this save. It's launch, you know, that's kind of to be expected for a Paradox game. I think I'm gonna be making some videos about EU5. I've had this idea rolling around in my head for a couple of days. So in my like rant where I lose my voice, I think I'm gonna upload that just as like mostly just a raw, because I'm pretty negative, but I also think a lot of the complaints are valid. I have some like side projects I've been working on, like just like videos and shit that I think are completely out of this sphere, like Helldivers, and a Victoria 3 video I need to finish. But I want to make, I think, 2 or 3 more videos on EU5. I want to make another video where I go over the details more clearly. And I kind of want to do it from like looking at the guides of other people and seeing how helpful they are or to like actually play. So I feel like I watched a lot that did not help me as much as I was hoping it would. Okay. Why can't I seize their territory? So how come I can seize their territory, but not Marion's? Is Marion in a war right now, and that's why not? Yeah, it is actually. I'm surprised that France hasn't gone back to war with me. Okay, so I'm actually catching up population-wise. I'm up to 12.5 million. He's only at 23. Whereas last time we looked, I was at 8 million and he was at 20. So he's gained 2 in the time it's taken me to get 4. You're still building? Jesus. Look at that olive output. Holy fuck. Flowers. Pardon me. I seriously can't believe. Dude, did they do it twice? Oh my god. Itapakuru gave away not 1, but 2 vassal states. About? We do have some diseases. Build more training fields. Sweet. And then we are entering the 1600s now. Ooh. I think the only thing of the period historically that we're missing is probably a little more exploration into like the Philippines area. And we haven't conquered into Mexico nearly as much. But we have the entirety of the Caribbean and the Colombian and Guinean coastline. Central America we could work on, for sure. Peru, we got the potatoes. We got the potatoes. How rare is the potato achievement, actually? 2.2% have it. I actually have less people have discovered the new world, somehow. That's crazy. Wait, what? Okay, so 0.6% of players have discovered the new world, and 2.2% have produced potatoes. So I have no idea what's going on. Unless a patch broke a brand new world achievement. So what are the ones we can even still go for? God. So I do want Pile of Gold at every continent. I think just by conquering into Mexico, we'll get Grand Coalition. We can't do Crusader Kings, although it would probably be pretty easy to do it if we wanted to. In another, like, Spain game. I may do that as the Ottomans, if it lets me. Ugh. I'm debating this one because that's just like, who cares if you played an entire campaign, really? There's no like I might do it just to say I did it. We could do the Dune one, the spice must flow. We're probably getting extremely close to city skylines. And maybe halfway there to scientific victory, although hopefully that goes faster. Let's look at the hard ones. So what a great guy. We'll probably hit that. Tassez-moi, we will probably hit that. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing we will. Respected. I think that's gonna end up actually being kind of easy. Because legitimacy and stability are very easy to get. Prestige is not so much, but if we focused our events right, I think it would be fine. Because there's a lot of trades you can do for to get prestige but lose stability. You would just take that because stability you can grow. Prestige you mostly get through events and battles and stuff. Or you would take one that puts you up to 100 stability and then just fight 10, 20 times. Total control, that seems pretty easy. 500 miles, that seems very easy. Somehow we can't get this. Somehow we can't get what the Lord giveth. I'm wondering if you can't like unpause from day one until you give them 8 privileges and then you like can get it. I mean, that's fine without it too. An economic hegemon, I mean, that's gonna happen as well. Is there anything else? No, I think we will get the vast majority of achievements in this one run. I'm not sure about Patron of the Arts because we just get so many free artists. Okay, you know what? Here's what has sucked about the historical events. The game makes you seem like they're going to be important, but they vary heavily. And I feel like almost all of the historical events for Spain so far has been free artist. Pay a bunch of money, get an artist, repeat every 20 years. So I've literally never been able to invite an artist because I've always been like above my maximum. Can I intervene in your war? Nope. So what is the control here now? 0. Because it was recently conquered. You're growing to 30% actually, so you're good. So we need a presence in every subcontinent. That should be easy. I think the plan is there's the Religious War Casus Belli, which we can use on basically everyone. The one I'm not super certain about is getting into Russia. But it might be totally fine because it's just Eastern Europe. So we could like conquer the Dardanelles and be fine. That would actually kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm assuming there's probably... You know what's funny? Africa's probably like North Africa, West, East, Central, and South. Maybe just South. North America. South America. That's just kind of funny. Yeah. I think I'm gonna wait for this court to finish. I wanted to see what would happen. Oh, Marion got conquered. Let's go. Got a bunch of training fields as well. What are we even researching now? Colonial range plus 1000. Gonna need that. So then I guess... The thing is, the vassal thing, it really makes me want to completely ignore Morocco. Which is why I think I've said at most of the streams, like, hey, let's go get Morocco, and then I just never do. Because the Game at the Start gives you a lot of technology that gives you diplomatic reputation and like friendship and all that stuff. Age of Discovery gave me, I think, 1 so far. That benefits me. I wonder if maybe intelligence agency might do something. Counter-espionage. Yeah, none of these give me actually any benefit to my diplomacy. Is it in here? Professionalism? Maybe. You get Briggs in here. That's pretty good, actually. Oh yeah, their subject opinion. Oh, excuse me. West Africa may not be too bad. But yeah, we do kind of need to take these guys out. The other issue with conquering Morocco, this is not just the vassal thing, because I've largely annexed like Aragon and Portugal. Thing is, it's like largely, not completely, because integration is so slow. And they have a pretty high vassal. Actually, they're very happy with me. I could start annexing them right now, and them. Did I improve relations with you at some point? Yes, that's actually exactly it. Okay. But that's not too bad. Maybe I could just play better and annex more of Morocco. Also don't have any control. But we can fix that. That uses all of my money to build up roads. No roads can be upgraded to paved. Is that just instant? Seems like it. That went from 90 to 93. Stop them. That's only 4. Did its max go up? A smidge. Pigeon. For making paved roads? I thought I just hit that button. Maybe just upgraded as many as possible. That makes sense. But conquering Mexico is just more profitable than conquering Morocco, but I can kind of do both at once to prepare for the eventual war with France. But it actually looks like I lost some? I'm not sure. Why does the game do this? I'm literally clicking on the pixel for it. Like, nope. No, you're not. So we have more gold to get, a lot more gold actually to get. Here. More valuables there basically. Building goods and some luxuries. Nothing really crazy over here. I was expecting Brazil to have more like coffee or, I don't know, lumber? I guess it does have a lot of lumber. They have gems here in places that aren't even colonized. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Sorry for the shorter stream, but I really just needed to play something to go to sleep, and I figured why not stream it. And then yeah, for real, it'll be probably a pretty long time till I'm back.